But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Girl Gaming. We're going to be continuing with our single-player Dwarf Warhammer Total War campaign, and things have been looking pretty good for us. In the last episode, we finished off taking the Death Pass area, and we've now got that entire province. And at the same time, we started creating a new army up here at Kazar Akarak. Now, let's take a look and see what we've got at the moment. I did a little bit of this prior to starting the episode, and we're going to get 3 units of Iron Drakes in, a couple of these organ... oh shit, we were going to get a couple of those organ cannons, but I fucked it up. There we go, a couple of organ cannons, and 2 more units of our Longbeards, because they're... let's just take a look at their defensive capability. Interestingly, yes, they're still better no matter what. Yeah, good. So, we've got several units of Quarrelers, we've got a couple of cannon, just to round it off. 2 of these Organ Cannons. And are these Longbeards? Yes, they are, good. And some Iron Drakes, and of course miners with blasting charges. So we've got plenty of holding and damage dealing capabilities there. This army I'm hoping to bring down to the Varenka Hills and clean up this area. Once we've cleaned up most of this province, we're going to try and get the Barak Var to join us, or confederate with us. The army here at Black Crag, we're going to leave there temporarily by virtue of the fact that I'm a little bit concerned about these armies down here. There's a standard army with Grimgor Ironhide and, oh, as you just heard it, a War army. So we need to be able to defend, and I think Black Crag might be the next target after Karak Azul has been taken, which has got a top-knot army right outside it. Right, okay. Without further ado, we'll end this turn. And we'll see what the greenskins choose to do. Alright, nothing too bad going on there. Karak Dron has got the capacity to make something else if we choose to. Let's just see. Now, we could make the Slayer Shrine here. Haven't got the money for it yet. But I'm sure we will. I also, at Black Crag here, decided to create the gold mining pit, of course, because we need the money really badly. So it looks like we've got 5 turns. 4 more turns until that military is done. And we can either upgrade Mount Squigorn or Karaz Akarak here. I think we're going to go with Squigorn first, because it is close to where the action's at. Boom, there we go. That's getting upgraded. And it looks like Karak Dron can do something. Oh, that's just a spare building. We've got where we can with that. Perhaps we'll build the Hall of Oaths here, which allows us to build Iron Breakers, Hammerers, and the Thane. Right. So once again, that's going to be end that turn. Scabby Eye's not doing too much at the moment, fortunately. Looks like the Barak Var have a nice large army that they might be able to sort themselves out. And interestingly, Doc Karaz has been razed to the ground. That's certainly very interesting. Perhaps the Barak Var are going to come back a little bit and sort themselves out. We've got some really... Grudny, can I do anything with you? Not quite yet. And we need... much more population surplus. We've only got 1 at the moment, but that is no problem. Once all of these are upgraded, I think in both of these settlements I have got the Stonebread Bakery, and I think that's what does the growth. We will demolish both of those once all of these are their maximum level. Right. Now at this point I still want to leave my units here at Black Crag. It needs upgrading, it needs better defences, and we've got 3 turns. Alright, next. Looks like we'll have some research next turn. Good. The Greenskin War is moving around. Apparently not doing anything too concerning for us. Oh. Looks like the Scabby Eye army is looking to escape. Makes my life easier. Interchangeable parts, better upkeep for artillery. Scrutinize guild leaders. Masters of Steel and Stone Commandment. Additional minus 5% to recruitment cost of... Is that everything? Well, why not? That gives better growth. So, yeah, okay, let's do that. And we've now got 2 turns, I think, until the army is complete. Excellent stuff. Oh. It's the survivability of the dwarves is quite surprising. We've got negative growth in Black Crag, not the end of the world. And one last... Oh, hello, Grugny. No, still nothing there. Can Caradron be upgraded yet? No. But this can. Interestingly, in both Caradron and Black Crag, we have one of these. As a result of that, we're going to demolish the one in Black Crag. And can we upgrade the gold mine? We can. Let's keep that money rolling. And in Iron Rock here, because it's in a vulnerable position, where is it? Here it is. We do have some nice defences just to ensure that nothing bad happens to us. And we've got this fellow here, the Arsenal, which gives much better unit experience. Alright, one more turn, and then we are going to make a pass at the Varenka Hills. If it's not taken by then, it... Ooh, hello. There's an army. Ah! A close ally of yours, an influential Dowie sitting on several guild councils, has shamed his family name with a craven act. He should, by all accounts, take the Slayer Oath and go into exile. But we will lose his influence. No, we're making him take the oath. We've got to do the right thing. Okay, our army is ready to move. Let's go. Now it appears that the Barakvar have managed to demolish both of those settlements locally. I'm not sure why they didn't just take them, to be honest with you. It seems like a bad move on their part, but that isn't something I'm going to concern myself with at the moment. As always, just keep looking around, make sure there's nothing I've missed. Seems fine at the moment. Those war armies are truly concerning. We do have Cazador Dragon Slayer over here. Interesting that he's not going over to Carrick 8 Peaks. That's exactly what I would be doing this turn. Oh, another Greenskin army down here. They're all over the shop. Right. Somebody's coming to give my army jip. Ooh, and interestingly, we have intercepted an enemy army. We're going to fight this. I think this is going to be good times. Especially with... this is a much higher level army than the one that we've got down south. But nonetheless, I do feel that with the lack of experience of the current leader, it's slightly less well placed at times. But we'll see. We'll see exactly what our army does. I love the fact that we've got some long range artillery and iron drakes as well, which are very, very strong units. They've got a lot of fast units. Looks like lots of little spider guys. They do have one unit of trolls. Yeah, interesting. Certainly an interesting unit roster. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our iron drakes, in fact, just behind the front lines. We'll then have our quarrelers behind them. We'll have 3 units of Longbeards up front, providing the best possible close support that they can. Let's just spread them out a little more. A 4th unit looking the wrong way, of course, because that's just how you do things. Come. Fix it. 4th unit here. And then we'll use our Dwarven warriors here. I don't know how good these organ gunners are, which is a bit of a concern. And we've got our cannons as well. Let's move them back. How far can these guys fire? All quite long ranged. Right. And then we've got 2 sets of dwarf warriors, I think, left over, have we? We have. And we're actually going to have them man the flanks here, just in case. We do have scores to settle, indeed. Right, where are our miners with blasting charges? Ah, here they are. Do you know what? Should we just leave them where they are? Let's start the battle and see how it goes. The enemy will be at the far end. Let's hope they advance on us. If they don't, we will move forward. Looks like nothing is happening. So, let's get the whole army and we'll progress forward a little.
Nothing can stop us.
I think they know they're in a bit of trouble here. Let's take a look at this guy. Rolgash Mudera. Okay. Yeah, most of these guys are archer units. The trolls are something to be worried about. Just trying to keep an eye on the ranges here of the respective cannons, etc. Right, we've moved up a little ways. Let's go a little further. Just try and get those cannon into range, because that's going to force some kind of manoeuvre from the enemy. We're not too far off. Not too far off at all. I think if we go to about here, that should bring us into the limit of our extreme range. Here we go, that's got the enemy moving. Okay. There you go, the cannon. Nice. Oh wow, the damage we just did to did we do damage to Rolgash? I think we need to target those trolls. And I'd like you to target them. We're going to just modify our lines very slightly. And we're going to let the enemy just come towards us. I think our quarrelers will do good work against the enemy. There you go, the enemy are charging. Okay, the enemy trolls are coming in. Blasting charges going up against their leader. Alright, Iron Drakes, I need you to attack. Everything seems to be going according to plan. The enemy are retreating like you wouldn't believe. The trolls are... even the trolls are retreating. There you go, we have won. There we go. And the enemy have just... There we go. The enemy lord is dead. He's not just wounded. We've killed him. Excellent. I don't think we lost many units at all. Let's see how that went. Good. So it looks like... Ooh, those organ cannons did a great job. Iron Drakes did absolutely bugger all, interestingly. So perhaps I need them right at the forefront of the battle. Nice amount of loot. And, of course, we will execute the captives.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Okay, you want us to join the war against the vampire counts. I find that acceptable. You are my ally after all. Okay, do we have any grudges that we need to deal with? Nothing currently.
For the wisdom of the layer.
Right, rather interestingly, it does look like... Okay, let's colonize this place. Alright, we have a new city. Let's upgrade it. And hopefully we'll be able to get down to Dok Karaz and Varenka Hills, which is where? Oh, here. That's under siege currently by the enemy. After our nice victory.
Time for a reckoning.
And we've got some level up here. I like that. Let's improve the Route Marcher. And let's also go with a bit of obstinacy so they don't get too tired. I see that our units are actually quite damaged. I'm not sure why. Oh, is that because our units, a lot of our units were taken in order to rebuild Blood River, what's it called? The Barag. Black Crag is now able to build something, which I think is, of course, going to be the gunsmiths. We've got the mine building up as well. Oh, do we want an armory or... Ooh, we can have a rune forge here. Or an engineer's guild hall. Should we leave that for one turn? Karak Dron is able to build something as well. Alright, they can build the Slayer Shrine, which we're going to ask them to do. How's Kazakh? That one. Right, fantastic stuff with Karaz Akarak. I do suspect now. Let's take a look at global recruitment. Gyrocopters? We need an engineer's guild hall. What do we have? This one. Alright, in order to get the guild hall, we need to be level 5. We've got 3 surplus at the moment, but it's going to take a bit longer. So let's up the level on that. And then let the turn go. Karak Azul is going to fall. We can't beat that many stacks. It just can't be done. This guy really, really needs to try and take 8 peaks down. But this army needs to push south. We're not at all safe. Oh, hello. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let them cross? Yeah, we could do with growth. Right, I've got one more turn for that to be completed, so I think what we might want to do here is go across to Dok Karaz and try and take that area. Which you can't quite do. We're going to wait for this army to take the Varenka Hills, and then we'll ask to confederate with them. I think we're pretty friendly with them. Ooh. Yes, more growth, please. We are. They're very, very friendly with us, and we are more powerful than them. They've only got the one settlement. Good. Are we trading with Zufbar? We are. Hopefully we'll be able to trade with these guys as well soon. Because we'll have a trade route from their capital in the near future. Good. Okay, let's let this turn go. But now I'm concerned. I'm really worried about the greenskin. Wow. I do think it's going to come for us at some point soon. Hello. Your ally has been attacked. Zufbar have been attacked by Schwarzhafen. Interesting. Are we, as always... Ooh, hello. Chaos Corruption. No, absolutely not. Alright, the settlement is in the process of being built. Let's have a... What does this do? Trinket Maker. Don't know. I mean, perhaps we should build a sparring chamber so we can get some military units.
The throng agrees.
Right, we're going to have to leave our units there now because there's just next to nothing left. Which is okay. We have extended our influence a little further. Oh, does that mean that the Barakvar can be our trading partners again now? They can. Hello.
Come, come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
They won't join the Confederation, though. I wonder why that will be. Okay. Good. The Karakazul are no good. Let's see if these guys might be willing to consider a confederation.
Let us feast and drink.
I don't want to do that at the moment. The Karak Hadrim, I don't know how large they are. They at war with anybody? Well, they're trading partners with Zufbar. And they're up here, in general. Again, not really what we want. The top knots are down here. Orcs of the Bloody Hand are around here. Yes. Okay. Let's end that turn. Ooh. Thorgrim can have another point or two. Now, what were we looking at? We quite liked the stand your ground thing, didn't we? So, let's go for Tactician Rally. What does Rally do? Gives better leadership in the area. Very good. And we will upgrade our gold smelter because we need more monies. Anything over at Squigorn that we can do? Not yet. I really want Karaz Akarak to be improved. Dot Karaz is ready for a bit of improvement, so it can have an actual settlement there. Stone Mine Tower. Now, what have we got here? Bitterstone. Oh, these are all greenskin settlements now, of course. They do have a lot of units up here. I mean, if we can bottle them in this area, that's great. Because we can just start to slowly kind of eke away at all their lands here. That looks like the top knot area. And I don't... Are we at war with the top knots? Of course we are. Let's see if we can engage in some form of diplomacy with them.
Dantes, they dare.
No. There's your answer. The Southern Realms, these border princes, I really want to have a non-aggression pact with them. Which was immediately rejected. Thanks, guys. Let's offer payment of... Give them 2,900, see how that looks. Still rejected. We'll have one more go with a little bit more of payment. 4,200. Alright, we're not going any higher than that. That would be silly. Orcs of the Bloody Hand are... They're not in a very good position at all, which is fine for me. I'm happy with that. It looks like the greenskins are pretty hard at the moment. Ostermark seems okay. We're not in a capacity to trade with them at the moment. Okay, right. That's where we're at the moment. God, they've got a lot of stuff down here. This is the most worrying area for us. But hopefully we can march this army down south, take Stone Mine, Bitterstone, maybe even Ekrund. Maybe, but we do need to wait for that army just to rebuild its forces. Looks like the Karak Azul have been obliterated. That is a shame. Top Knots have taken somewhere there. Ooh! There's a Crooked Moon Rebels group there. Fantastic. Kazoo! Well, I'm not sure what to do next. I'm hoping the fightiness goes down of the enemies.
Let us begin.
Come on. Oh, they've taken that back. Good. So that's fantastic stuff. Let's just make sure that they've got military access. Hello. It's diplomacy I wanted. See, they're quite happy with us at this point.
Now we from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day.
Alright, we've got military access to each other, that's fine. So it's a simple matter of ending the turn here. Ah, here come the greenskins. Now, Iron Rock is pretty hard. That Zufbar army is going to be suffering a lot of attrition. Or dying, as the case may be.
Let us begin.
Ah, the Orcs of the Bloody Hand have now also joined.
My axe thirsts for war.
Looks like some of our allies have been garrisoned close by. Thank God for that. And damn, we can't quite get the watch room.
Summon me if you dare.
Anything that we can build here that might help? That'll improve our trade income. Let's do it.
Send me to vengeance.
Oh, we've got to do something, haven't we? Perhaps if we bring our army in this direction, it'll shed light on what the enemy movements are. Hello. That's a worry.
The High King moves.
I think some raiding might occur to us here. Oh no. Interesting. What are you doing? Oh dear. Alright, so what are the enemy got? They've got some Black Orcs. Various units of goblins. Doom Divers, which are terrifying. Do we have anything that can... Ugh, we've got nothing fast enough to sort the Doom Divers out. And they've got a Goblin Rock Lobber as well. I'm going to fight this. Yes. Most concerning.